All right, we are live. We are live. We are live. How are you? We're getting ready to get started. We're live.
How you doing?
Good, good, good. We're gonna go through this thing here. 1 second. Okay. Yep. There we go. Um, live on site. Freetown Farm in Columbia, Maryland. Sponsored by the Community Ecology Institute. College of the Ecology Institute. So we were here this morning. There was some filming taking place for the Today Show, NBC, from my understanding, watching everyone in their gardening function. And we put this dirt down, and we put some mulch down, and we talked about some of the things that are growing in the garden. And what are we doing today? Like, is this a regular thing that goes on every day? Can you talk about what the schedule is here, how people can help and support? That's Mr. Willie Flowers right here.
We do 2 work days a week, Wednesday and Saturday.
Wednesday and Saturday. Okay.
And we also harvest.
Okay. We're here today on Tuesday, so.
Tuesday is a special day because we had a special guest.
Okay. Who is the special guest?
NBC Today Show is doing a story about this CEI farm. This is called Freetown Farm, hosted by the Community Ecology Institute on Harriet Tubman Lane in Columbia, Maryland. And so we have a plot here. You see it's about a 1/4 acre plot where we grow 3 seasons out of the year: spring, summer, and fall. We're in kind of a transition right now. You'll see that we have beans, peppers, we have Swiss chard, tomatoes, okra, and a whole lot of peppers.
I saw a baby eggplant.
Oh yeah, and we also have eggplant as well, and that's kind of summer vegetable. And we call ourselves the George Washington Carver Growing Food Together CSA. We say that because we grow food together so that we can have immediate access to locally grown, chemical-free food, with the goal of encouraging people to shake the hand of the person that makes your food. Or you can shake your own hand and grow it yourself. What about that?
I love it.
And so that's kind of what we try to produce here, because we have, we all are dependent on grocery stores for our food. And I don't have to go into the whole story about how long it takes to get there to the grocery store. But we promote growing your own food because it gives you some sense of independence, some sense of ownership to what goes into your body. And it's just fun. I mean, you can see the process from the dirt. We like to say, if we don't grow it, we can't grow it. If we can't eat it or smoke it, we don't grow it out here. But that's a joke. But we are institutional in saying that we want to go from the plot to the pot, and we do it often if you hang out with us.
Yeah, I was here today, and what was I doing with this dirt down here?
Oh, you were building beds.
I was building beds right here with the dirt, and then we were doing something with the mulch over there, right. And then we were looking at the baby eggplant, which was amazing because my daughter was out at the Freedom School picking stuff at that garden, and it's just an amazing experience to see the stuff growing right in front of your eyes. We actually used the dino kale in the governor's chef competition. When I say we, my husband, Chef Greg Brown, used the dino kale. We didn't win, but a lot of people liked it, and it was really good fresh kale. And he made a Baltimore stew, and it was a West Baltimore stew, and it was really good. Everyone raved about it, but no, we didn't win. But we definitely got a lot of attention, and we're gonna come out here more,
So it was called West Baltimore, but was it West African stew?
Yeah, how Greg cooks. It's like it's always a West African theme to it, and it was delicious.
Cool. I love it.
Awesome. So we're having a great time out. What are the challenges and what are the needs right now?
The challenges are the same. As you know, we do a movement in the city, and the challenge in that community is getting people to believe in what we're talking about. Like, it's far better to grow your food here with your own hands than to, go to the grocery store. It's the same problem. But the problem also is we have the same health challenges because negative health outcomes don't stop at the city limits.
Right.
And so I've embraced it for all. Everybody is at the same level. Everybody's at the same stage of understanding and appreciating putting your hands in the dirt. If you can't put your hands in the dirt, you ain't got time for that. Support somebody who is. Support a local farmer so that they can continue to do what they do. And we can, it's economic development because you're supporting yourself by paying less than you do in a grocery store.
Right.
And it's healthy because it's closer to organic than, you don't know where your food comes from in a grocery store, even if they say it's organic.
Right.
So the movement is about being conscious and trying to create an institution in yourself and your family about how you want to make a statement about saving your own life. And that's the best thing in the world because nobody else is going to do it. It's on you. It's on you to protect your family. And by doing and being conscientious about where your food comes from is the first step. It starts with food. It's also a recreational reality. It's a community because you see the people here with us. We're, if we were not friends before, we're friends now.
Right.
And that's part of life. We built a community based on growing food, and I'm happy about that.
I'm happy to be here. I'm going to show some of the stuff that's going because this is free food if people come out and help, right?
Yeah,
if people come down, where are we located? Where is this located?
This is what is the 8000 Harriet Tubman Lane in Columbia, Maryland.
Okay, you come out and help, and you can get, and they have abundance of food. I understand abundance of produce, right? They have a lot of produce.
Yeah.
You want to say something? Tell us who you are.
Oh, my name is Mayfield, and I have been working with Willie Flowers with the Freetown Farm for the NAACP Garden Spot. And I tell everyone it's one of the best kept secrets. And it's the way to eat healthy, to be informed about your eating habits, and to be able to grow the food and eat the food. As Willie would always say, from the plot to the pot.
Yes.
And normally when I come, I work, and I'm kind of that little public relations person. I like to take pictures of what they are doing, because pictures are worth more than 1,000 words.
Right.
But what I try to do a little small dissertation about who we are, what we are, and why we are. And people tend to be receptive to that, because then they have a better feeling of what we're doing and trying to do. So this particular organization that I'm affiliated with is very dear to my heart, and as long as I can come and do, I will.
Well, I'm happy to be here, and if you can be here doing this, and Willie Flowers can be here doing this, and you can get this food free by just helping, you need to come down here.
Together we stand.
Together and united we stand. Exactly. Awesome. Do you want to contribute to the conversation, your experience, why this is so important?
Children in quarantine.
Wow. So,
And tell us who you are.
I am Cynthia Pike, Howard County resident and member of NAACP, a couple other organizations. When you get a phone call from Willie Flowers that says, I have an opportunity, it's work. And that's all right. What are we doing? We're on
Opportunity is work.
All right. So I find myself here in March, and the world shuts down during the pandemic. I was out here with Willie, his 2 kids, my 2 kids, and we dug out the first garden over there. The leaves, the mulch-pot, where the grow and eat garden is now, that's where we started. And during the pandemic, the 6 of us dug out the leaves with some help, some other friends. We had help from the neighbor. Jason decided to help water, and this is where this all started. So definitely his brainchild. And we were grateful because when you talk about finding community, that's where all of this started, and the community that came from that and the friends that I made from it, Miss May, Linda, Dr. Morton, it's been amazing. So as we graduated from that plot to this larger plot and people grew, this is our 3rd season, and we're about to go into our 3rd planting season of our 3rd season. So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
I know it was a lot of work.
Right. And live and learn, live and learn and understand that there's a job for everybody is what I tell them. So whether you're a person who enjoys pulling weeds or a person who wants to make sure our members are showing up and getting their food, we always welcome additional help. Many hands make light work, and I'm super excited to be out here. So
thank you.
and
Thank you for
shout
sharing.
out to Land of Kush.
Thank you so much. Shout out the Land of Kush.
Oh, you want me now, huh?
Yes.
Hey,
Tell us who you are.
I'm Reverend Dr. Barbara Morton. I'm the one who comes out at the beginning of the planting season and pray. I pray over the land for fruit, for working together. And indeed, we do need volunteers. We need folks to come out and work. The food is good. There's nothing like digging the hole, planting the plant, sodding, and then coming back to see the fruit come up and put it in your pot and on your table. It's the best thing going.
Yes,
So
it
come
is.
on out and join us.
Let me give them a tour of what's going on here. I want to show the baby eggplant. I was so amazed seeing the little baby eggplant growing. Here we go. Wow. So beautiful. I like eggplant. You know, Land of Kush made a great eggplant to Parmesan at the store. We feature it every now and then for vegan restaurant month. And then we got the Swiss chard here, growing nice and beautifully. Again, this stuff is free. This food, this produce is free. You come out to the Freetown farm in Columbia and help. You can contact the NAACP, Howard County, to find out more about how you can be involved in the George Washington Carver CSA. Again, when I found out, like, all you got to do is help and you can pick a lot of the food. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the produce goes to waste. So the more people that come out and help and pick this food, the better, so that the produce doesn't go to waste. Look at this. This is beautiful. Got some, you know, I don't know what is growing here. I'm learning every day. I know the flower is beautiful. So I'm learning. I learned a lot today. Okra. I'm looking at it. That is okra. It's just not green. It's not ready yet. So it looks like the shape of a chili pepper, but I eat okra and I know what okra looks like. And this is so beautiful. So the okra flowers, and we got the tomatoes growing here. Not ready yet. This is such a beautiful garden at the Freetown farm. Look at that, tomatoes. You know, you can bring your children out here. My daughter, 10-year-old daughter, was enrolled in the Freedom School. They had a little farm out there, garden out there, where she picked her first cucumber, and she picked some string beans, and she picked green pepper. It's a great experience. They have the chairs out here, people to sit. Someone was playing a guitar earlier. Beautiful artwork, beautiful flowers. So if you're near the area, if you're in Columbia, Maryland, you know, come out and support the Freetown Farm. Help out with the garden, George Washington Carver garden, and get some produce. Can't get any fresher. So Freetown Farm, George Washington Carver garden, come on out, show some love, and pick some produce. It's going to be a great day. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Naijha Wright-Brown, co-owner of the Land of Kush Vegan Soul Bistro in Baltimore, and executive director of the Black Veg Society, where we're meeting people where they are on their holistic health, vegan, and plant-based journey. Please show your support at blackvegsociety.org. It pays for programming, whether it's webinars, festivals, dinners, my time and tools needed to do these live interviews, transportation, all that type of stuff. So we need your support, blackvegsociety.org. And whatever you do, if you don't come down to the Freetown Farm, support your local garden in your local area as best as you can. And, you know, stay blessed, stay well, and health is true wealth. All right. Have a great day. Blessings.